With IRONMAN Frankfurt coming closer, I'm really getting rid of all the distractions that usually surrounds me, and now it's just basically training, eating, sleeping, and thinking about the race, I guess. Yeah, we decided to go here to the place of where my coach lives, Philip. It's pretty close to Heidelberg, and that's actually also not too far from where I live. But I think it's for me it always helps me, especially in these very important phases, to be very close to my coach, because I mean I'm in the sport for a very long time, and so I think I know very well what I should do and what I shouldn't do. And I mean, with all these new tools you have right now, and it's very easy to track an athlete, and that's not too hard to do. But especially if you're getting a little bit closer to the limit, I think it's very important. But I also don't want to live in the house of my coach the year round, because sometimes it's just better to have a little bit of distance, I guess. But yeah, for this 2 weeks, it's very focused, and it helps me quite a lot. So today I started the day running on the Lange treadmill, which is basically a kind of a bubble around normal woodway treadmill. And you pump up this bubble, and you basically run in this bubble with your legs. So it lifts you up, and so therefore you can run on 50% of your body weight or 80% of your body weight, whatever you want to do. We did this quite a lot after my Achilles injury to re-establish running, and we kept doing this because right now the problem is we have to work on a lot of things with running simultaneously. So I have to gain some speed again. I haven't been running around 3-minute pace per K for the last 5 months probably. So this is something very important, especially for an athlete like me. I'm turning 35 this year. It's pretty old. So therefore, but you still need that pace, because especially in middle distance racing, if you can't run around that pace, it's very difficult. And so we have to work on pace. At the same time, we need to do some longer endurance runs, and they have to be very Ironman specific regarding the pace. So it's very difficult to fit that all together. And with the Lange, you can basically run at a very high pace, but without a lot of load on the Achilles, and also not a lot of load on the cardiovascular system, which helps with just like increasing and improving the running technique and everything. So that's what we did in the morning. So that was 6 times 2 minutes. Always the first minute at around 250 pace per K, which is 21 K an hour. And then the second minute at 3-minute pace per K at around 88% of body weight. And yeah, it's quite fun to run on the treadmill. The only thing I really hate is when you step off the treadmill and you feel your whole body weight again. It's always very annoying at the beginning. but yeah, I think it really helps me with improving the leg turnover and stuff. So I think it's a good tool for me. And yeah, we are very lucky to use the facility from 1899 Hoffenheim, which is a German Bundesliga soccer club, and not everybody has access to these facilities, and so thanks a lot that we are allowed to use that. And yeah, then we did a swim. Florian Anger joined for the swim session. He is a former swimmer from German national squad, and so he really knows what he's doing when he's in the water. And so I got all the cheat toys on, neoprene shorts, and then try to stay a little bit in his on his feet, and that helps me a lot to actually feel a little bit like a swimmer. So it was basically cheating in running, and then cheating in swimming again, and then it was also cheating on in the bike session today. Disc wheel, nearly complete race setup, and completely a pancake flat course, which was a lot of fun. Dorian did the session as well as Laura Philipp with us. She is still a little bit injured with running, so she enjoyed a little bit of riding on our wheel today, and it was actually really fast. I think one of the fastest training rides I've ever done, because it's so flat and not a lot of lights and everything. So it was 42k in average for nearly 2.5 hours. Oh hell yeah, I'm super excited about the race in Frankfurt. I think, of course, the main reason is we have such a unique situation right now in Germany with triathlon. I really think Jan and Patrick are probably the best athletes right now in the world. I think for me, having done so many races and won a lot of them, I still love the races where I know a win is still something special. With all the success in the past, you often approach the races and you know, if I become second, it's already first loser. But in a race like Frankfurt, if I would become second place, that actually would mean I would have beaten either Jan or Patrick. And that would already be a pretty huge success right now in my situation. So therefore, even a second place would already feel like a win, I guess. So therefore, I'm super excited, because it's a race where I know a win would be something absolutely outstanding and super special. And I mean, you don't know how many more chances you get on a stage like this, in a field like this. So therefore, yeah, you see that it's not endless. Maybe 3-4 more years, but you never know if everybody will be on the start line, you know. And yeah, right now, fingers crossed, they both are healthy and fit, and so therefore I look forward to an absolutely epic battle in Frankfurt.